What is going, guys? Welcome to another episode of Rusted Fabworks, and on today's episode we're actually going to be working on the Chevy Silverado. We're going to be taking out that engine, pulling it out, and getting it ready for that new engine from the pickup parts. Well, new to them, but used engine, right? So let's get the video. Hold on. What the heck? What is that? I keep hearing something. Huh. Look at this. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Huh. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. Guys, at the time of this recording, we're at 70 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and here we go. Let's get this video started. Let's put the intro now. You're bored? Hi, bored. I'm Dad. All right, here we go. Gotta get the key. We can't do anything until we open up the truck. And then I want to show you guys kind of like the damage of what happened to the truck before I even start pulling anything out. So you guys can see what I have to be working with. Now we're gonna take care of this client's car a lot. Not only because it's a client's car and I like to take care of the client's stuff, you know, because I mean, we all work very hard for everything that we have. So, but also because, well, this used to be her dad's truck and he gave it to her. And she's very fond of the truck, right? And she likes it. Plus on top of that, she's my wife's friend. She's one of my wife's students in jiu-jitsu. And yeah, they get along really good. But we're gonna take care of this truck. We're gonna get this handled and we're gonna get it working in a good proper order again. So here's the engine. Let me show you guys the damage. All right, so, and how do you guys like the new mic setup? Look at that. I got the little mic already in here and I'm hoping the audio seems a lot better. I put the little fuzzy sock on it. I figure that when I have it in the helmet, you guys probably can't hear it as good as I can. I mean, you guys probably can't hear it as good, you know. And I mean, I posted the video. I put it on there. The audio isn't the best, but we're trying, right? And now I put the fuzzy sock on it. It's windy right now. It's like 2 or 3 mile an hour winds. And I mean, you guys might not be able to hear it even through the speaker. You guys might only hear my voice, so which is pretty cool. Shout out to the company Hollyland. I'm using their version 1 microphone setup, and it actually comes with 2, and there's gonna be some videos coming out for Instagram and TikTok based on that. So let me show you guys this damage. Hopefully you guys can see it. But right there is a hole in the oil pan. Maybe you guys can see it from over here. There's a hole in the oil pan. Right there.
Oh, damn.
And the connecting rod decided not to connect anymore and come out. Make a big old hole. And that's why we're going to be replacing that engine. According to her husband, she was flying. She said that these trucks are meant to go fast, and they are. They're very fast trucks. I mean, that's the main reason why those engines are transplanted onto many cars. They're put in drift cars, race cars, rock crawlers. I mean, you name it, a whole bunch of different things, a whole bunch of different vehicles. And so, yeah, so we're going to start by basically unbolting everything that has to do with the front end of the vehicle, taking it all out, making it easier for us to access the engine. Mostly because I can't disconnect the transmission, and I don't want to just pull out the engine with the torque converter out. I don't want to damage that seal on the transmission. So we're just gonna pull out the whole engine and transmission out together. And then once the engine and transmission are out, we'll put it on the welding table and we'll disconnect them. And then we'll go from there. So let's get it going, and I'm gonna set you guys somewhere where you guys can start seeing all the progress. And I'm gonna get a bucket so I can put all the bolts, screws, and all that stuff that I'm gonna be taking off. And then some of the big items, I'm gonna be putting them inside of the truck or on the trunk of the truck. So let's get it going. All right, first things first. You know what? First things first, let's remove the battery, because we don't want anything electronic going off. And this is the beauty of having these microphone setups, because as you guys can see from the intro, you guys can hear me even though I was running towards the camera. I was, far away, which is, I think it's pretty cool. For my last video, when I went to the pickle part, I haven't put anything back in the toolbox, and I'm like kind of trying to do it now. We're gonna remove the negative terminal first. That way, if I accidentally touch anything with the wrench, with the ratchet, it doesn't spark anything because it's the negative terminal. And then we'll move over to the positive side, because now the negative's already disconnected, so it doesn't matter if I do touch anything. Which, let me show you guys. You see the bolts? It's like all stripped out. That's not gonna help out the cause. So let me go get a pair of pliers and take that off. I'll take it from the top. That way I don't do any more damage to the bolts than there already is. And again, like I said, we already removed the negative. So even if I touch anything metal with the pliers, it doesn't really matter because it's disconnected. So there we go. And then on these, there's a 13 millimeter bolt at the bottom. There's a 13 millimeter bolt. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. There's a 13 millimeter bolt at the bottom, and we got to remove that so that the battery is actually removable. And also we're going to remove this bar held in by two 10 millimeter bolts. So let me go ahead and remove that, and I'll get back with you guys. I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Give me a second. Now, anytime you remove anything, and it's going to take you longer than a day to put everything back together, what I always like to do is put the bolts back where you took them off from. Put the bolts back where you took them off. That way, when you come back to it, you actually can tell where everything goes. You see, I took the bar off, put the bolt back in there. Now let's take off that 13 millimeter bolt, get that battery out of there. Impact gun always for the win. Remove everything a lot faster with that. There goes the battery. So you see, this is the little block of plastic that holds the battery down. This actually slides forward and creates tension. As you put this down, it slides forward and creates tension onto the battery, and it holds it down. So any battery that you have in the vehicle, you never want it to shake. So it's always gonna be held down by something. So yeah, there's an alligator clip on this thing too. Look, I don't know what it's for, but the positive and the negative both are disconnected. Not sure what they're for. Huh? I'll look through the truck, try to figure it out. Looks like there's still water in the system. Is it coolant or water? Let's see. It's coolant. So we're gonna have to drain that out. Now the main thing is we're gonna remove this cowl, and we're gonna remove the headlights, we'll remove the bumper, the front grille and all that stuff. So I'll get back with you guys once I'm all done with that. Let me show you guys something. So the whole front end is held in by clips and screws. It's not held in how it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna talk to the customer about all that stuff as well, and hopefully, look, see. And we're gonna see if maybe she's gonna want me to fix all that stuff up. See that? So that it's actually held in how it's supposed to be, and the headlights don't wobble like this, or where the bumper's actually falling off and it's just wobbling in there. But let me keep tearing it apart, getting all this off of here, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, so let me show you guys the progress so far. We have it down to this. Both of the headlights are off on both sides. Also, the front grille is off. We currently already vacuumed out the AC system. So next up is we're gonna remove the condenser, remove the oil cooler, remove the hood latch, and then we're gonna remove the upper radiator support. I believe it's removable. I'll double check. But yeah, so here's Thomas. He's checking the progress. Thomas, what do you think so far? What do you think of the progress so far, my guy? It's good. That's Thomas the cat for you guys. So he's gonna check the progress on what I'm doing, make sure I'm doing it properly. I'm doing it by law, by code. He doesn't care, guys. Let me keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, let's set up a time lapse and go. Guys, if you guys can hit that subscribe button at the bottom, that'll greatly help me out. It'll show the YouTube gods that you guys actually like this content. If you guys can like, comment, share it, that'll also help me out. And when you hit the subscribe button, click on the bell icon and hit all. That way you can be notified for every single video that I post. Also follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok. Thank you guys, and let's get back to the video. All right, so this is where we're at. Removed all the plastic pieces. I don't know if you guys saw. Kind of difficult, right? I got the little Easter egg for all the bolts and screws and all that miscellaneous stuff. Okay. I know somebody's gonna say in the comment section, well, why don't you just remove the whole front clip off? I understand I can remove the whole front clip off. The only reason I'm not removing the front clip off is because obviously, if you guys can see, the truck is in my front driveway. I don't want to remove the whole front clip off because I don't have space in the garage to put it in there. So I'm just gonna remove the minimal things, which is radiator support, the radiator core support, the radiator, all this front stuff off, and then that whole engine and transmission can come out here. And also that all this stuff has to get replaced. A lot of the plastic pieces are broken. Most of them are falling apart. And like I said, I want the customers' vehicles to leave out of my house better than they came in here. And if I can help them out getting those plastic pieces from the pickle parts. So yeah, let me keep going, and then I'll get back with you guys in a bit. All right then, so this is where we're at now. If you guys can see, we took off the radiator fan, the AC condensers out, the bumpers out, all the headlights are done, all that stuff. All right, so as you guys can see, we're running out of sunlight, but we got a lot of stuff done. We removed the whole front radiator core support. Radiator is gone. The radiator fans are gone. The condenser, that is the transmission oil cooler, and then this is the motor oil cooler, and that's basically it. Well, as you guys can see, the whole thing's torn apart. All we got to do now is pull out the whole engine and transmission together. Like I said, put it on the welding table, disconnect the transmission from the engine, because I mean the motor doesn't rotate, so I can't take off the bolts from the flex plate to the torque converter. And once that's done, grab the new engine, put new gaskets on it, grab some of the components from this engine to put it into the new engine, new used engine, and then put everything back together and get it running. But this is where the video is going to stop, guys. This is what I have so far done, and then hopefully throughout the week I can get more stuff done, and I can post that on there. If not, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your friends, and like I said, if this is it, Finn, come here, boy. There's Finn. So like I said, if that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.